A very fine good morning to you from the Thrifty Thistle. I have to say that with considerable care and caution because I've never been able to say it properly without thinking about it. This is a business that's run by one of the get-up-and-goiest people in Felixstowe, one of the get-up-and-goiest people I know. It's Glynis Sweeney, who is, I think, the model of what we need to have for more business people in Felixstowe. I think she starts work at about 4 o'clock in the morning and tends to finish work at about 3:30 in the morning, which seems like a good plan if you want to make a successful business. Today, Saturday, the 7th of November, she is actually opening a new part of the Thrifty Thistle, see I can do it, which is the downstairs furniture showroom. This is all furniture that Glynis makes herself. So we'll have a chat to her, have a look at the new showroom, and we'll go from there. The new furniture showroom is in the basement with a 2-flight staircase down to it, but it isn't hard to negotiate. You can always stop on the way to take a closer look at the artwork. Once you're down, there's plenty of room to wander around and find interesting pieces. Time now to meet the woman who's driven her project from Felixstowe's tiniest retail shop to a very popular craft shop. How long have you had the shop now?
We've had this shop, which is the second one since June 2013. We had a little tiny shop before for 6 months, and we're here now.
When you first came here, you said to me, I'm going to have a furniture showroom here, it'll be done in 6 months. And it's just the 2 years, but you've had a lot of stuff in your life, and the shop has outdone everything you thought, hasn't it?
Yep, it's really grown.
Yeah.
Become, lots of bits and pieces, extra bits and bobs. We've increased crafters as well.
You had one sort of reorganised, didn't you? Quite a big reorganiser one?
Yep, that was middle of this year.
Yeah.
We had new flooring to put down, so we thought we'd change all the shelves around and put it in a different layout, the shelves. And we had such fantastic response once we'd finished from customers and crafters, but mainly customers. Right. They felt it was a lot easier to find things and a lot nicer.
So you've gradually been learning as you go along?
Yes, definitely learning on as you go. Yeah.
But you've also spent all the money you've made on redoing the place.
Yes, I don't take a wage. I'd like to, but that's not possible yet. But everything gets reinvested in at the moment, and it's making the shop really great. Just silly things like gift bags and the gift wrapping sort of service, that all needs money put into it to begin with to enable us to be able to provide that for people.
Now your own speciality really is this, isn't it? It's furniture, and you haven't had the chance to do it till now.
Well, I was doing it in the background sort of, but it was really difficult because to sell it you need to have the right space. Mm-hmm. You need to have the space behind the scenes to store it and work on it in a workshop, but also really to sell it. It's really important. It's too difficult to sell handcrafted, hand-painted furniture online because people, they can see it online, but it doesn't look the same in the flesh, and they really want to be face-to-face with it because it's unique, it's one-off. Right. It's not a production line kind of thing.
Having the furniture showroom here, because in the last couple of years you haven't had really much facility for selling furniture, does this just mean you're going to get busier and busier now that you're doing the furniture as well?
Yes, it probably will. Hopefully the commission side of things will take off as well as selling pieces from the showroom. Right. I'm going to aim to try and get out with the furniture and do some shows and a little bit further into our region sort of, and also we've got the classes that will start soon. Right.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Classes it's going to be for anyone to be able to hire the classroom, very small classroom, just small sort of groups of 8 adults at a time. Really friendly, nice environment, round a table, and we're going to be running classes, craft classes in whatever, and we are going to do some basic computing classes. Yes.
Cool.
Whatever you can do around a table, basically, we're going to be doing. So art classes as well. Learn how to draw, craft, knitting, crochet, card making, whatever.
Right.
As long as it's not too messy. Classroom is under sort of, a little bit more construction, a bit more decorating at the moment. And then it'll be ready to go, hopefully for beginning of January. So, we've got the gift vouchers as well. You can spend a gift voucher on, buy it for someone if you're not sure what to get them as a present. You can send it to them, and it's for anything, classroom, like classes as well as items, furniture, anything.
One final question then. When you started the business back in your other little shop, which was in Orwell Road, wasn't it? It was a little tiny shop.
Yeah, with no toilet.
Nothing.
I'd like to tell everyone that. No loo.
You had the public loos out the road.
Yes, the public toilets in the car park. Without that, it wouldn't have existed to begin with.
Right. So we're now 3 or 4 years down the line.
Yep.
And at some point, you're going to start taking wages. When is that going to happen, do you reckon?
I hope it's very soon. I really do hope very soon.
Good.
Yeah.
Because your business,
nice.
your business has changed and grown enormously, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely, without a doubt. So it's all on my shoulders alone now.
Right. So you're doing this as a solo now?
Yes, right. Sole trader now, and so everything is on my shoulders. So I manage the shop. I have a lovely team of girls that help me, with the counter work in the shop, and at the same time paint furniture in the showroom, in the workshop, and at a different site, and just kind of like a very manic life and try and fit in home. Really.
And so really, you ought to, before we say good luck, we ought to just have one little mention of a person who gives you a lot of support, and we never see him at all, do we?
Yes, my wonderful Chris, my Christopher, and he. Without him, none of this would be possible at all, without a doubt, because he is very silent, very hardworking, with his own business, and helps me. He's a lovely delivery man as well, because he does all the deliveries and the shifting of furniture just generally. And without him, definitely, although I've had a lot of help from family and friends, this would not have happened without Chris at all. Definitely not.
What we'll do is wish you every best wish for the new business, or for the improved and new business.
Yep, thank you very much, Chris.
Before we go, just a quick mention of the radio show that I'm now doing on Felixstowe Radio on a Wednesday morning. This Wednesday, we'll be having Glynis in the studio for about 10 minutes, from something like maybe 20 to 10. So if you've got any questions to ask, phone in on the phone number just here, or you can send us an email, or you can come to the Felixstowe on Felixstowe Radio Show page on Facebook and let us know what you'd like Glynis to tell you about. If you're the kind of person who's thought about starting a business in Felixstowe, she may be able to give you some jolly good advice, because what she's going to be on is our section called Movers and Shakers. If you know people who make an effort to make their own business work, this is the place to send them. I'd love to speak to them. Glynis is my first victim, and we'll see where we go from there.